Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Longhorns have first and 10 here. They'll run it here. Powerful running here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Breaking tackles. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw again. Trying to extend the play. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Texas! We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. Powers through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Give it to the back again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He eludes the rush. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up with a play and taken down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the 1st down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the 1st down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Hurdles over the defender. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. This should be the last play of the quarter. QB to the tight end for a completion. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
The back's got it. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. The Longhorns are in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. I go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from.
Football comes out. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
It's a run to the left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the right here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And the wideout goes in motion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He bought some time, now lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching it. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Finding a bit of space. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Ball handed off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it to the left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Ball handed off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Receiver in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. He's found some room at the 45. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
1st down here for this offense. Handoff in a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on a 3rd down. And a sophomore making an impact play. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. He missed it. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Second and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
14. Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And bulldozing his way through. At the 20. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
We convert to PATs, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quick pass, the catch is made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line.
Texas. 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Got him. He's sacked.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, LSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. They'll run it to the right side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Here we go. Hustle.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas. Made the defense look slow that time.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now the important point after attempt. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Can he get there on the ground? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Now it's second down here. And on the carry, he's heading left. And tackled after a small pickup there. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion.
Well, I love the two-point play to go with the option call, but let's give credit to this defense. Good old-school assignment football. Took every option away, and then they rallied to the ball to keep him short.
Texas.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Sticking with the running game. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance, can